What's going on, everybody? It's a windy weekend. Wind is really tearing up some of the plants. Well, not literally tearing them up, but anyways, on to some updates. These are the 4 buckets that have been sitting over here. Notice there's something new there. I don't know if they're alive or dead. So these are the blueberries. There's a little bit of green. I mean, if I zoom in, you can see it, but. And this one, a little bit of green. And this one, nothing. So, a little bit out to lunch on whether they're dead or just the cold weather when I first put them out has just really stunted them. So, they're just kind of hanging out. I was at Wally World today, and same type of blackberry plants that these were, but obviously a little bigger, better plant, but they're $7. So I'm like, all right, I think these other ones are dead. Let's grab a couple new ones. Mulberry's starting to take off a little bit. This blueberry is kind of a weird blueberry, but first time growing them, so I don't know, we'll see. And then the blackberry is just looking really good. I've got the seed starts out. They're I don't know, tall and skinny, so they don't hold up real well once you water them. Other things of interest is the horseradish. Look how different those two plants are. Very big leaves right from the get-go, and the other one's really small leaves and some, it looks to be maybe some little buds. Cucumbers are starting to come in. It's kind of weird how some things don't germinate and some things do. And then the beans are kind of, I don't know, they're a little sad, but we'll see what happens once the weather starts warming up. Potatoes are all doing well. They perked up a little bit. I watered them pretty good. Looks like they were a little bit dry, but the wind has been really rough on these, especially that one, the Yukon Golds out there. We'll get back to those. Nothing crazy with the raspberries. They're just growing. Man, look at that. Something's eating that leaf. That's a little burned. That's interesting. I'll have to start paying more attention, see what's going on. Maybe they need to get sprayed. Some little flowers starting to poke out. So, we'll see. Hopefully the birds don't tear these up. Yeah, got birds out here. Hope they don't attack me. Nothing super exciting going on with this lemon. Most of these are probably going to fall off, but we'll see. Then the Honeycrisp is doing really well. Lots of leaves. The whatever, I'm going to call it a Fuji, but you know, who knows what it was. Flowering and looking really good since I trimmed it. The Granny Smith, I don't think I showed this last week, but look what's going on right there. We've got the baby apple already, so that's pretty cool considering this is only a couple of months old, and this is the plants I got from Costco, this and that apple tree. So tons of blossoms. Wind's kind of taking its toll on some of these bigger branches. Hear a couple bees floating around, so that's good. Got some pollinators doing their thing. And As we know, this is the other line, but it's looking really healthy and it's got some blossoms, so that's looking up. Tons of blueberries. So again, this is the peach sorbet. But actually, here, let's just look at these. So, yeah, the wind's been kind of tearing these up, but so these Yukon Golds are looking really healthy. But so when I was at Wally World, they had peach sorbets. Now they're small. They are not going to fruit this year. Be at least a year. But they were $10 a piece. If you go to Home Depot, the plants are a little smaller than this. They want $40 to $50 for this, plant this size. So I figure, you know what, I can get 3 of them. This one's growing. Now, the one that I cut off, we'll find that one over there. But yeah, we'll see if that one actually roots or not. Then, trying to remember what was in there. I want to say that's a Yukon. That should be the Pontiac Red. These are the Kennebecs, and they're starting to poke through. And what was this one? That's another Yukon. These are the Gurney seeds. These 3. Then those 2 are Yukons, just kind of rehashing things, and then that's I want to say that's probably the red Norland, which is the same as the other red ones that are over here. The transplants are doing pretty well. They look healthy. The pepper plants are all really puny and expensive comparably to last year, but they're, I'm going to gain almost 2 months between something like this versus, seedlings that are not doing well. So I said, you know what, a couple of bucks, that gets me going. So again, to rehash, so this is Cherokee Purple. This is Husky Cherry. This one will be the Black Creme, and this is Sun Sugar. So 2 large heirlooms, cherry tomato, and an orangish, little small grapish tomato. This is the Lunchbox Red. And I've got a smaller cage in there. I picked up new cages at Walmart. Originally I'd cut these down. I cut the feet off of them. You can see how much taller this one is, but the legs on it go all the way to the bottom of the bucket. So don't remember which is which. This is the peppercini. This one is the Serrano, and this is the Big Bertha green pepper. Those are the ones that always grew well in the greenhouse, so we'll see what happens in a bucket. Other than that, that's it for updates. So Potato City, Bucket City, and we'll see how these berry vines all do. So I just kind of have them hanging out here as they've been slowly growing. I think what I need to do is clean up the branches underneath those crappy trees in the back, and kind of do a little berry alley back there. We'll see what happens. Other than that, didn't get to cut in the grass. That's just the way it is. Neighbor's kids' ball apparently, and hopefully be picking that lemon soon. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching.